it's me with my vaccine update. And for my dear friend Marion, who is distracted by the landscape, I just took the turn onto 404. So, you know where it is. Alright, so, sorry, nobody knows how to drive on this road. It's like a merge thing. Merge, it's okay, you can merge. I got my vaccine Monday before last, and bless their hearts. Okay. I did. I got my vaccine Monday before last. If you saw the video, you witnessed my panic sweat. It was a lot of fun. That had nothing to do with actually getting the vaccine, just being in a store and being around people is enough. So, got the vaccine on a Monday. Had like flu-like symptoms, mild flu-like symptoms. I was nauseated quite a lot for the first couple of days, and after that I was fine. That following Friday, I went to bed. So it was probably really like early Saturday morning, but I went to bed, and in order to get to sleep, sometimes I do this backwards breathing thing. I'm not backwards breathing, but I breathe deep breaths and I count backwards from 10. If you have trouble sleeping, give it a try. Just one long deep breath, count in 10, blow out 10. One long deep breath, count in 9, blow out 9. It's great. If you're not asleep by 1, then just do it again, but you're gonna pass out. So, all year since last March, I've had this really heavy catch in my breath. If you do yoga, you'll know what I mean when I say at the top of my breath. And it was disconcerting, to say the least. It really affected most of my life. I couldn't stand up without feeling like I was going to pass out. I often stood up, sat right back down again, and tried later. I couldn't move too fast. I couldn't work too much. It was crazy. But that early morning, when I was heading to sleep, I realized that I was breathing, like really breathing. So I was afraid that it might be a fluke. Maybe I'd taken my allergy medicine just right that day or something, and I was just getting a brief reprieve. But it has been a week now, and it hasn't changed. It's been the same. I can breathe like I haven't in a year. So that is really incredible. That is definitely the vaccine at work. I don't like to admit it, but I do still smoke cigarettes. So it's not like I quit smoking and that cleared out my lungs, and that is why I'm telling you that. I have to quit. I have to quit smoking. But I'm pretty sure I was a born smoker, and I have trouble with it. So I'll need hypnotherapy or something, or no more bad dreams. I can't do any more bad dreams. No patches, no nothing. So, so we'll figure it out. But that is my testimonial for COVID vaccine number 1. I have my next one scheduled in a little over a week from now. And just so you know, the things you're hearing about hanging out at pharmacies near closing, and getting a quick vaccine, it's true. I did not do it, but I did happen to be inside Walgreens last night as the pharmacy was about to close, and they announced as I was checking out that they had 3 Pfizer vaccines ready to go, and the cashier just looked at me and was like, "Have you gotten your shot?" And I did leave them for hopefully somebody else in the store was able to get those before they went bad. But touching the long-term symptoms that I had. I mean, that breathing is amazing. I almost cried the first few days just because I couldn't breathe. Hearing people saying that they couldn't breathe with the mask on was pretty frustrating to me. I get that we all have our own issues, but I was barely, I was not breathing at full capacity, and I was still able to wear a mask when I went to where I went. I mean, I might have drowned in my own sweat, but I did it. And there are options for people to avoid having to wear them very often. Just don't go into public places. I mean, get your groceries delivered and do whatever. I mean, if you're uncomfortable. But okay, these canvases were started around 2007, and I never touched them again. I looked at them a lot, but I never used them. So tonight I painted over them. Hey, so it's like 2:30 in the morning, maybe 3. I am just kind of going through some smaller pieces and painting over them or adjusting them. I have some mixed media 3D-ish kind of paintings on 4x4 canvas that I pushed for a while that I thought were pretty cool the way they were, just kind of sculpture-y, but nobody showed any interest, so I am moving forward with them and doing crazy things. I'm gonna give you a little video of them so you can see them. Right now I've just I guess you could say I highlighted the texture in these pieces, and also I just painted over a little piece that's on the board too. So this is what I do in between jobs. I actually have several commissions lined up. I will be starting a new one this weekend, and I've got 3 or 4 after that. So also, let this serve as a reminder that if you have anything in mind that you wanted me to do for you for this year at all, get in touch with me, please. As far as commissions go, the rules are the same as they have been for years. I will put you on the list in order of request first, but then by order of deposit. So if you give your deposit at the time of the request, then you are next on the list after whoever's in front of you. Like I said, I've got 3 or 4 lined up right now. I just finished one, and I will be working on a really huge, time-consuming piece, probably, I'd say for the next 4 or 5 weeks. And then I will be jumping on some portraits and some other projects. I've got all kinds of So I bet you guys can probably see here what I see here. So if you want to start taking bets on what that one might be, then go for it. But please, please, in most cases, unless I request it, please never tell me what you see, because it really interrupts my flow. And if you do it and you've been warned, then bye-bye. I'm not kidding. Art does not come as easily as some people expect it to. So looking at these two, you can probably figure out how they were made. This could end up being a really cool final piece, actually. I'm not sure which way I'm going with it. I can see 2 ways. Again, nothing from the Peanut Gallery, please and thank you.